It's Boss. I just got off with Coach Primetime. Make sure y'all be checking. Biggest Boss. I just got off with Coach Primetime. Make sure y'all be checking our Primetime show. Shout out to Roxy Diaz. But listen, back to the cars. Kevin Hart, where you at, homie, little baby? Where you at? The streets want to see you. The people asking. Ricky Rose, I'm coming. June 13th, the biggest car and bike event.
Man, what's the deal, man? I told y'all I was coming back. We got Rick Ross reacts to T.I. 50 Cent. And he's saying some at 50 Cent, man. So y'all hit that like button on y'all way up in here, man. We back on this song. I know y'all probably thought it was over. I had to come back. Hit that like button. What's the deal? Y'all want to donate to the channel, donate. Subscribe to the channel if you new. Make sure y'all vote in this poll that's going to be posted here shortly. Make sure y'all let me know in the chat, man. Let's keep it cool, couple static tonight. I don't want to have to block nobody. Hidden block. Oops.
Fayetteville is going down. Get the tickets. RickRossCarShow.com. One time for the real ones, the big key holders, the niggas that's been down from day one. When they come to Rick Ross Car Show, Slippery Soap is always 1,000 in, and vice versa. 57 Rick Ross Car Show finesse 2 times has been announced as a car show. Make sure y'all stream that new T.I., man. That new T.I. right one. That fire. Tip. We want to see them old schools at the car show. ATL, let Tip know after y'all stream.
Rick Ross trying to insert himself up in there. He trying to get some marketing. Feel me? He trying to get some marketing, but we gonna finish going in, getting into that King in 52 for sure. Y'all hit the like button, share the live.
Bring that nigga new hot. I with that. You heard me?
Well, yo, it's Big Ed, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man.
Hey, man, not like he needed, but, man, shout out to Urban Politicians, man.
Come tap in, and we back outside with it. H-Town, Texas streets once again. Get my flip on through the time. Y'all know how it go down. Had to pull up to a couple spots, running a few errands, just handling some little business as usual. But I had to make some time to pull up over here in the cut and let everybody know what's the latest up with all the T.I. 50 Cent and Lil King stuff. As now, Rick Ross got involved with it. We saw T.I. drop the song yesterday, the right one. Went directly at 50, said his name and all, ain't leaving it up to no subliminals. Also went and posted up a snippet for the other song he planned on dropping, War, as he rolled the album out. Well, Rick Ross decided he wanted to go ahead and jump in it and throw gasoline on the fire.
Hey, man, we should have known Rick Ross was going to jump in, man. Every time 50 Cent got something going on, he jumping in that for sure, for sure. Rick Ross probably mad about Tia Kemp back in the day still. Can't get over that hump, you know. Always a hump you can't get over.
We know about their beef as well, so for him to jump out there, and he know what he doing. Let's keep it 1,000. Rick Ross is using what is originally 50 Cent blueprint, and he uses it every chance that he gets when he feel like it. Well, hey, I'll go at 50 Cent to promote what I got going on. You heard him directly promoting the car show. He's talking about it, shouting it out. He's tagging it in every post because Rick Ross understands that part of marketing himself. Well, hey, I want to promote this slippery slope. I want these people to buy these car show tickets. 50 Cent, hey, I don't rock with him. He don't rock with me. I'm going to go ahead and just say, go get T.I. song. He kind of did that situation with Drake, too. Last year, him and Drake was having already some unknown, like, tension that we didn't know about. He gonna put on Kendrick Lamar's song and start riding around to it, knowing that people gonna take it. It's like he dissing Drake. Did that right here with T.I. Like, let me go ahead and diss 50 subliminally. Now, if 50 go respond to him, it's already on the blogs with this, but if 50 go respond to Rick Ross now, it's really gonna...
It's definitely on the blogs. What's up with it? What's up with it, man? What's the deal?
Turned into something else. And King is not stopped at all either. He's steady making posts at 50 Cent.
You do think so?
Yes, I know so.
Why do you say that?
He threatened me on Monday.
He did.
He threatened me. Look, watch what I'll do. I have someone come kill you. He threatened me. He threatened me on Monday, and this is what he did.
How long were you two together?
We were together for 13 years.
Dang, King posted this. Lil King going in. He just said, he said, bet.
Relation just ended over a year ago. He cannot accept that I have moved on with my life, and he feel like he want to strip me of everything. And I didn't allow it. I fought back, and this is what he's trying to do. He tried to kill me and his own child.
Why do you know that?
He threatened me. He told me he would. He told me he would have someone come do.
Dang, so that's 50 Cent baby mama's talking to the news reporter. She was trying to file charges. Man, it's look old too.
Something to me. He told me, he said, watch what I do. I have someone come kill you, and that's what he did.
He gonna keep it going, I guess, until he feel like 50 Cent ain't gonna say no more. 50 Cent ain't said nothing back to them since this morning, but King did already put up 2 posts since then going at 50 Cent. 50 Cent is actually going at Miss Knowles now, Beyonce mama, Tina Knowles, and she had posted Tiny as like some of support, strong woman, salute this woman and things like that. And 50 said, you know what, I'm gonna take this as an opportunity to go at her. Then he ended up throwing up Solange on the post as well. So I don't know what he got going on with 50 Cent, with T.I. and them right now, but it kind of seemed like he just on some, hey bro, I gotta sit back and play the game and see how it go. I don't know. T.I. most definitely getting some good promo for his new album that he got coming, because, hey, you can't buy this type of marketing, and it got real disrespectful. I wouldn't want to take it here. I don't believe in dissing people, deceased family members. I don't believe in posting people's wives and loved ones and family. Like I say, I stand on it. If it's between me and you, it's between me and you. But you can't tell nobody how to respond. People can do what they want to do. I just come up how I came up in the game. But Rick Ross, I say really, to my knowledge, and I know it's other rap beefs out here, but as far as popular rap beefs, I think that might be the longest one after Ja Rule and who still actively will get at each other, at least on the internet, and mock each other, make fun of each other regularly. It's gonna happen.
Every time, I ain't gonna lie, every time something going on with 50, Rick Ross commenting. So he getting it in for sure. I ain't gonna lie.
Every so often, that got to be the second longest one after the 50 Cent and Ja Rule beef, because I think theirs been going on since publicly on a national level since 03. So that's 23 years in. And the Ross one was 6 years, like 08, 09. So they looking at 15, 16, 17 years, something like that in that range. Y'all know the exact year right now at the top when that Deep in the Rap it came out, that year right there. When it all started, he was talking about the house getting burnt down as well, and King is riding on that right now on the internet. It's used for marketing. It's used for promo. They looking at it as advertising, but it can get real when people family getting disrespected. Everybody gonna jump out there and defend their wife. I just tell y'all this with King. King is not letting up. He letting it be known, if you play with his T-lady, he gonna let you have it. He don't care who you is. And he gonna handle the internet side. Seem like T.I. gonna handle the rapping side. And at the end of the day, it's all bringing the capital C's their way. Controversy, chaos, confusion, conflict, and confrontation to be a part of the conversation and keep the algorithm in rotation. And we added it crashing out to that situation. And Lil King is let it be known several times that he is all the way down when it comes to the crash out. Feel like he gonna win, you can feel like he gonna lose, but inside the King head, he showed me what I needed to see years ago. He don't care what nobody think. If he got to show you that he with it, win, lose, or draw, he with that. He'll get active on it. We know that T.I. is a hothead. He just showed that throughout the years. That's just who he is. He said he work on getting better. He say he's still working on himself, but if he got to show you he with it, he'll get on the flight, go after you if you play with his wife. You see what happened with Mayweather?
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. I need a prize, man. They going up about her. They ain't letting nothing slide about her.
Years ago, we see King running fade to the bathroom. Hey, tell me what y'all think. This rap, hip hop, there's always something going on. Always something in the mix. I do got the Studio 56 podcast stuff Garmin over there, some clips with my bro Pooh. We dropping stuff on that channel, so y'all get over there and y'all make sure y'all subscribed on that. Also, the Urban Politicians TV Patreon, locked, loaded, turn that up, content on there that's exclusive for the Patreon. I got some more coming. Once again, I can't thank y'all enough for getting us to that 400K yesterday. That's a major blessing, and I'm most definitely grateful for it. It's been a long, long grind, a long, long ride. 8 years strong, man, and we ain't stopping at all. More stuff coming. A lot more on the table. I got a lot more ideas, a lot more stuff I want to bring to the platform, and I got to address that boy Dr. Umar, man.
Ooh.
What you got going on and what you been saying and trying to remix things with this Freedman conversation, not happening. I'm going to speak on it every single time, but y'all tell me what y'all think, man. We got more coming, more videos, all that 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.
Straight like
Hey,
that. Your
man.
son don't love you.
Hey man, so look. Earlier we was reacting to the T.I. diss song. To see what's going on with that. We didn't get to finish
between T.I. and 50 Cent that turned up once again, as we've been seeing how it's been going down for the last couple weeks, turned up even more as the $1 million worth of game interview with Gilly and Wallow. They talked about the verses. I took it to another level when he posted Tiny up on his page. T.I. letting it be known, he letting it go all the way there. His son King got involved as well. He took it all the way there, and now T.I.'s went to Instagram and posted up a snippet of the song War, where he's sitting down in the clip with his family, even making subliminal shots by kissing his mother. Then also said, my biggest flex is being able to protect my mama till I can provide her a better life. Happy birthday, mama. Your turn. And then also he came with another full diss track called You Got the Right One. And in this one right here, he ain't holding no punches. He taking it all the way down through there. And I'm going to read some of the lyrics, and we're going to see how everything turned out, because at this point in time, who knows where this is going to go when it comes to 50 Cent, because I don't see him rapping. I don't see 50 Cent getting in the booth. Right now, he's receiving information from his fan base. He's getting information, seeing what angle he going to take. But T.I. is clearly letting it be known that he going to rap now. To me, he's just a small man in a big shell.
That's the smartest thing that anybody has ever done that been going at it with 50 Cent. They just turn up off Instagram. Guy like, man, I'm finna make a song. It's viral on the internet. I know they searching it up. People is gonna be searching this up all week. Why not go crazy? Promo, all type of stuff. I mean, T.I. probably the smartest one that went at him. He actually made a song. That's smart. Type in one in the chat if that's smart.
B made a nigga need pigtails. You take no issue with them white boys. It's only our people that you find to be an eyesore, huh? Duck and Smoke, he won't even stand up for his legacy. I guess it's because he ain't got ish to fight for. Hey, listen, man, this ish ain't gonna go how you think it is. Nah, down here we'll strip you out that ish, leave you with rabbit ears. And you ain't the only one was grimy before you had a deal. You think you special, end up somewhere pushing daffodils. Nigga, you got less talent, you less attractive, more average. You ain't got more motion, you just moving where it's less traffic. You moved out where it's rapid and they gave you a DMX package. You ain't that savage. Nigga, you 5-0 dispatcher. Oh, tender DA nigga, all mad cause Puff let your B have it. Gave a tartar sauce and mustard like a fish sandwich. And god dang it, if this nigga want drama, I'm not landing. Once it's up, I'm not landing. Truces is outlandish because you're not that nigga and you're not that rich. Trying to stunt on everybody with them white folks ish. Then he says, hey, say boo-boo, bring your BA outside and play in the street. You ain't no mother effing gangster. You just prey on the weak. Man, all you do is talk ish and hope it stay on the net. Play detective catching killers on some police ish. Grown man.
He talking hot. Hold on.
past history with the stuff that he been.
Just waiting for the 10th shot.
So now, do a sound with Tip. Yeah, you come to yeah, but you do a sound.
So look, they was in the comments telling Charleston White basically like, if you pay attention, they was in the comments saying them like, what you think about Tip? But he spent them. Cause Charleston White be in Atlanta still. He go to Atlanta, y'all get the likes up, man. Where we at with the likes? We got 17 likes. Come on, man, hit the like button. Beat this. We ain't gonna get likes. Eat us likes. The like button go up in here. But what I was saying was basically they was in the comments trolling Charleston White, like asking him about Tip, and he was spinning them. At first, he didn't catch on, though. Appreciate y'all for hitting that like button. At first, he didn't really catch on like that, but we finna
with Tip.
hit that like button, y'all.
What do that mean? What's Tip? What's you do a sound with Tip? What you think about what's going on in Mexico? Mexico, never about what's going on nowhere. That ain't it right here. I don't care what's happening in Chicago. Yeah, I don't know what happened in Fort Worth last night. I got my mind on other people's business for, and I got hoes just happy, mad, and sad all at the same time. One happy over there, one sad over there, one mad over here, and over here confused. I got my mind do a song with Tip. Man, go shoot your small. I want to do a song with anybody for. Ain't Tip. Nigga, I ain't no tippy toe nigga.
So yeah, he spent it. Charleston White could have said something about him. Charleston White definitely. No, for sure. My boy reacted to the video. Listen.
Elijah Muhammad. Let me just say this. I want to say this to all the Muslims. F y'all religion. The Prophet Muhammad, Ramadan, everything about what you pray to when you put your forehead on the ground and you're in the air and the just way back there and all using.
He talking hot. I ain't gonna lie. Bro reacted to the content. They doing reactions on your boy Stingy. That's dope. Had to hit the like button. Wapo Wood. Know that. We gotta react to the right one because these dudes.
I understand what a 19-year-old
So
kid
look, man,
would do.
This Anton Daniels, we going to the real peoples. Because they just be posting stuff and they be having crazy stuff in this. We gotta be careful what we react to, but who we got with them likes? But yeah, man, come on, man. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, man. We finna get on Charleston White breaks down issues with T.I. and King, son King. Kids are showing no mercy and they dangerous. Charleston White said that little boy was dangerous. Yeah.
With that kind of aggression toward a elder, you supposed to show a old. If you think I'm a crackhead and you think I'm a drunk, you supposed to show me mercy, homie. Mm-hmm. Nah, man, you don't. Man, he a drunk, homie. Let him make it. If you really perceive me to be that,
Right.
a old head on crack, you supposed to let me make it, homie.
Yeah.
The old nigga standing on the corner saying, "Yeah, fuck you, bitch ass nigga, bitch, you bitch ass nigga ain't shit." You don't knock him out. But in our community, we young niggas knock him out. Who you talking to? I'm talking to you, you young nigga ain't shit. Bop, bop, bop. They'll knock him out.
Yeah, that's a newer thing.
But just 5 years ago, there used to be a challenge on social media where the young kids just run up and knock out anybody that they can knock out, and they were mostly doing it to older people. Yeah. And it was mostly black children that was doing this. Mm-hmm. So when I see this, homie, yeah, young I kill you too. I used to be one of the only in Fort Worth, like in 2000. I used to wear a shag, and I used to. So I was a Fort Worth with Dallas, real tough, right? West Dallas. My monk now. So I was one of the only in Fort Worth that rocked a shag, like in 2000.
We off them carrots that Desto dub, man. So if y'all hear me coughing, that's why, man. But I can't show y'all that. We getting back to the thing.
2001. Now it was more 2002. Cause my son wasn't born yet. So when T.I. came out, man, I cocked my hat to the side one day. Had that motherfucking hat cocked to the side one day, and I went to a strip club. And this white owner named Woody, he swore up and down I was T.I., and we kicked it that night at Peeping Toms. So
see, look, the reason why Charleston White spent that Tip narrative, because Charleston White rock with Tip. That's why he was talking about him when he was going at him. He was just adding himself to the fan base. But he wears hats like T.I. used to wear. And tell me y'all don't remember it.
For one night, I had to play T.I. at this strip club called Elegance. And I got all the hoes because they thought I would tip. And I fucked them little old bitches up out of there and everything. I got to steal and everything. I didn't say take, I said steal. Offer to pay for it up front, but not pay, and sneak out the door while they in their pen or washing the yeah, I done stole a bunch of little. So listen, so Woody swear up and down, I'm T.I. So I play T.I. Man, I go get that ball fade. I've been rocking that ball fade ever since. I go get that ball fade, start going to them Texas relays. Got me one of them little dog chains with the little diamonds around the neck. Boy, I kept that hat cocked for about 7 years. Boy, my rate went up all, boy, during the rubber band.
I told y'all. He got some game from T.I. He wear the hats to the side. He was getting the honeys, running it up. Feel me? He like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, man. Y'all coming up in here, man. Hit that like button, man. Just hit that like button for me, please. That's all I'm saying, man. We finna get into it, man. Earlier, I apologize, man. I ended the live. We was only live for like 30 minutes, but appreciate everybody. If y'all came from that live, man, type a 1 in the chat. If you watching the replay, make sure you type a 1 in the chat and let me know that you came from that last live, because I kind of forgot. Man, I had to go to my stepson basketball game, man. You know, the fam more important. Y'all the fam on here, but when it's going on outside the metaverse, we got to get into it. You feel me? So I told y'all I was coming back. It's good.
Man, gotta keep my word. Boy, my rate went up. So I've always been a T.I. fan. When he dropped the clothing line, if you go watch some of my old videos, I'm a cool down. That's all I wore was a cool until now. Really? That's all I wore, man. I had a bad. I went to Nipsey Hussle funeral. I had a badass, a cool outfit on, Ali boy. So T.I. my favorite rapper, Boosie my favorite rapper, Tupac, Jeezy, right? So for them to turn into these kind of marks, it make me think about one of his songs when he say it'll break your heart to see your favorite rapper lame as hell. So let me just say this, right? I didn't say nothing to them boys. I was talking to their fathers. Mm-hmm. I was addressing Boosie concerning Kanye West. And in the process of me telling Boosie, no, you talking about. So then I say something. Your son is more likely to get shot by the police than Kanye West babies. Yeah. And then I say, yeah, him and T.I. boy. Yeah, So I never addressed the boys. I addressed the fathers.
I'm not gonna lie. I wonder what the peoples was saying, like when I wonder what the people that was tapping in on Charleston White. Cause I know people tap in on, like, if you online saying something about some big names and stuff, I know people tapping your shoulder. So I wonder what they be telling Charleston White. He probably be going off on them behind the scenes, sending pictures to him. Catch my drift.
So in response,
you know.
The boys responded. The dads didn't. So at that point, if the dads is ignoring me, I'm gonna tell my son, say, take that shit down, nigga, talking to that. Cause you gonna call me me and this nigga to have to kill one another. Cause he gonna say something crazy. Take that shit down, nigga.
Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna check my boy.
I agree.
So I never
said that from the beginning though.
So I never addressed them, homie. So I'm the kind of if your baby ugly, if your baby ugly.
Oh, he talking hot, man. Look, I do not condone what he said, man. But then when he started talking like that, that's where everything turned. Like, that's where the shift in the situation come. You know, just like how 50 Cent talking about Tiny and they got at him for that, they own that. So you gotta just know what's going on. That's not that was where it was going wrong.
You just had a brand new baby. This baby ain't done nothing wrong to nobody in life. This baby only been here for 4 days on earth. And we at that maternity ward, and we look at that baby, and if I look down at that, call that boy, but little monkey, little old baby.
That's where it go wrong at. I ain't gonna lie to you. It be some issues. Look, man. They say Charleston White believes T.I. snitched. What deal did he make with the FBI?
You were on live taking a shower, and you know you were pretty much, you know, you were saying T.I. was a rat.
Well, yeah, man, everybody know. Everybody know, homie. That man say he a 7-time convicted felon in one song. 7 convicted felons. How about the nigga said 7 convicted felons? How you get caught with all these got guns? How? What deal? You can't even find his records nowhere on this. What deal can you possibly make with the FBI with all these military weapons, silencers, homie? As many as he had with 7 convicted felons. What deal did he make? Not only that, he became a Crime Stoppers helper. 1-800-TIP, tipster. He became the tipster. Working with law enforcement, doing community service, advocating and promoting civilians as well as criminals. Call Crime Stoppers and report a crime. And he done a great job doing it. Not only that, when they shot up his tour bus that time and his partner Falunt got killed, T.I. took the stand. Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, every good. Yes, sir, I do. And he was pointing and he was telling on that stand about what happened. He didn't play gangster. He wasn't ready to crash out then. He wasn't ready to crash out then. When Mayweather broke up his home, he wasn't ready to crash out then. Now he ready to crash out.
No, they got in a tussle in Vegas. Remember at the casino?
No.
He ran up on Floyd.
He threw a punch at Floyd with all them bodyguards. He didn't
Is
have
that crashing out?
That ain't crashing out. Did he go to jail?
Nah.
Nah, that ain't crashing out. Not what they trying to say crashing out here. He said, this is what T.I. said, I got family members and cousins and things that'll be willing to do anything. So he's not the one willing to crash out, from what he said. He said he got cousins and things that's willing to crash out. I don't have nobody to crash out for me. I don't have nobody that's gonna go do nothing for me. I'm gonna defend me and my honor. He said, come pull up on me and say these things in person and see if you walk away and don't nothing get done. I'm gonna
So basically, T.I. tapped in when Charleston started talking about Lil King and all that stuff, man. When that stuff was going on like 3-4 years ago, it was going. So basically, T.I. was trying to call in and basically tell him what he just said. So Charleston like, huh? I know how he get. Don't tell him that. Oh yeah, he calling the police.
show up with a gun. He a convicted felon.
Nothing happened probably. He like, man,
I'm not a convicted felon. If he think he go respond and I ain't go respond without my gun, then they go bury him. Cause he's telling me I'm gonna do something to you. Well, you can't carry what I can carry, Tip. I can legally put this on my hip. You'll die where you think you go do something to me at, T.I. You've been playing rapper for 10.
Charleston basically breaking it down, saying like, hey, look, you a street dude. So you can't, Charleston basically saying he got a right to carry a gun. Wherever Texas, wherever he could legally carry a gun. So he telling T.I. like he gonna defend himself. Probably sound harsh because that's how he was talking back then, but that's basically what he's saying.
In 15 years, nigga. Nigga, I've been out here in these streets being who I am for 10, 15 years. By myself, without no crew, without no cousins, no family members, no friends, no gang. Me and this my house. Me and this my house. And I've been standing on everything I've been saying, homie. So if these niggas is so offended and willing to throw their life away from what I done said, they would have been died, homie. Because they done disrespected people, kids. They done talked about killing people, kids in their rap song.
So he calling out the hypocrisy. He's saying like they trying to get at him for popping it, but it's people in the streets that they was talking about deceased family members and stuff like that. So he like, man, you know, he looking at it from his point of view, like, how you gonna do that to somebody else but get mad at me when I do it to you? That's hypocrisy. Hypocrites. That's what he's saying, that these street dudes is hypocrites. So he probably got a message to the youth, like, y'all, you feel me? He talking about it so the youth, the younger audience that's watching him won't make these mistakes that these dumb street dudes make, basically what he's saying. That's the message he pushing. He pushing it. He going against everything that'll corrupt the kid mind to make him grow up and be like the street dudes that hang out in the parks and outside in the streets and stuff like that. He basically telling the kids that it's bigger things than the streets. The streets is the low quality of life. You feel me? A life you don't want to live and you ain't ready for it, basically.
So like I told Miss Deb, Waka Flocka mom, she called me today. And shout out to Miss Deb and Butter. I'm saying, your kids wasn't off limits. Miss Deb, your kids, they talked about your kids, Miss Deb. They talked about the Obama kids. They talked about the Bushes. They talked about the Kennedys. They talk about celebrity kids. So
they talk about LeBron's kids.
They talk
today.
about LeBron's kids. Come on, homie. They talk about Kanye kids.
So he basically saying like, it's people that's bigger than him with more money than him that people online talk about their kids all the time, and they don't do what T.I. did to him. So whatever that phone call or that message or that DM, it was disturbing to where Charleston White, he was like, I'm good. I don't want no smoke.
Yes.
I called the police. And
so no kids aren't off limits. We all put our mouth on kids, homie. We all talk about celebrity kids. How ugly Blue Ivy hair was.
I don't condone in that.
Talked about Blue Ivy forever, homie.
Charleston White was going. That's why it's good, to type stuff in.
Nigga.
I didn't edit it.
Yeah, and he going to jail again.
So this Charleston White, look, this is from, 3 years ago. It say Charleston White responds to T.I. son King after the King sent some threats to Charleston White and remarks for calling him the laws. So Charleston White called the law on King back then, I guess. See? Told you.
And yeah, he ain't grew up tough like his daddy. Thought little yellow motherfucker got a big mouth with some pink lips. Yeah, he got.
See, he was talking hot, man. That would cause a lot of friction. Yeah, man, it's like some beef stuff. We're gonna see what's going on. Dang, we're gonna see what Flacco talking
This 50 Cent and T.I. beef has gotten a whole lot worse since our last update. It has taken a turn I don't think anybody was expecting because 50 is losing the beef. 50 picked a battle with a YN. Who don't get...
Bro, on that in the chat. Hey, when Charleston White go live on Instagram, go type that in this. Go tell him that. I want to see what he gonna say.
Give a damn. In our last update, we talked about how 50 Cent posted T.I.'s wife making fun of her looks. Now, this was a mistake, obviously, because this led to T.I.'s son hopping into the beef. And T.I.'s son has been more ruthless than I think anybody 50 Cent has ever beefed with. Because immediately after 50 Cent posted this, in our last update, we talked about how, T.I.'s son, which is King Harris, he posted 50 Cent's mother's tombstone and began to diss her, because 50 Cent dissed his mom, obviously.
See, you can't do that.
Say something about my mama, your mama dead as fuck.
This is going in that type.
How y'all been raised? I'm not raised like that. I don't go. I'm not going about my mama, nigga. I'm not going. Nigga. So tell your dead ass mama dig her ass up and post a picture that look better than my mama, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, nigga. Tie y'all.
See?
Y'all know who
King Harris face on another character. They chase the person with a car. King Harris character runs off. He sees 50 coming. 50 Cent captioned it, grown man-ish boy. Now, again, I'll be real, all right? If this is round one, King Harris clearly won round one. King Harris was more vicious, but it didn't stop here, right? Because King Harris is apparently still going. But before we get to, King Harris antics, T.I. dropped a diss track on 50 Cent. Now, in this diss track, I'll be real, I think T.I.'s flow is antiquated. I think T.I.'s still rapping like it's 09. But the content of the diss track...
Flacco popping it about the T.I. song.
is bad news for 50. Because they are unraveling and unearthing things that I feel like 50 Cent kind of want to bury and keep hidden in that era. The diss track is called The Right One, and honestly, I don't know why T.I. dropped a diss track. 50 Cent ain't rapping back with T.I. Bro, 50 Cent ain't rapping back with nobody, bro. 50 Cent has given up rapping in general, okay? 50, I think, is going to try to get T.I. and King Harris another way, and it's not going to be rap. But essentially, the diss track is calling 50 Cent a rat, et cetera, et cetera. But if you scroll down, okay, if you scroll down, something he says specifically, I don't think 50 Cent wants to really unearth it, okay? Right here, T.I.
How Flacco know if 50 Cent want to unearth?
Says, you hate women. Guess that's why you can't keep one. You can't love them, because from your mama you receive none. Oh no, you'd rather set fires to houses with babies in
Damn, some crazy stuff. Back and forth, man. We don't condone it.
them. I got paperwork from ninjas in prison. Your name is in them. Peter Parker journalism, he's saying, I guess I'm Venom. Now, I don't think 50 Cent care about being called a rat, right? They've been calling 50 a rat for years, passing paperwork around. But that you set fire to houses with baby in them, that's the one I think 50 want to leave alone. Because a lot of people believe, after hearing the full story, that 50 got away with attempted murder of his baby mama and his own son and other people and other kids in the house as well. Because while going through like a house custody battle, because 50 baby mama was living in a home with the kid, he went to court, the eviction process was long and lengthy, but she was allowed to stay in the house. He tried to file eviction. So he got sick and tired of dealing with it, right? So a lot of folks believe that 50 Cent set the house on fire. And how the story goes kind of points to 50 Cent, to be honest, all right? Now, she even filed a police report. The police report even listed a motive that 50 may have done this. I did a whole video on this, by the way, all right, with the full details. But to save y'all time, I would just skip directly to the clip and play y'all exactly what the baby mama have to say in regards to 50 Cent setting their home on fire.
I get to the courthouse. I do my deposition. I come back outside. It was a guy following me, trying to intimidate me, to the point where my lawyer was so worried that she would just please be careful. So he was trying to kick me out the house, and he couldn't get me out the house. And that's another.
Oh, this 50 Cent mama busting it down. Her narrative, allegedly.
The thing where he says like, oh, he went to Suffolk County. They gave me an eviction, but I took it to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court allowed me to stay, so he couldn't get me out the house at the time. And then his lawyer and I have in my deposition papers, which once I start doing my YouTube channel, I have to be able to side by side and bring up stuff. His lawyer actually asked me.
Starting a YouTube channel off 50.
Where was
he? Probably lying. Type of one in the chat if y'all think she lying and she clout chasing. Rick Ross and them, all his ops put her on him. Hit the like button, man, and get in the comments right now and let me know.
My evidence. And that was the first part of the house to burn down.
She also tells other stories about how on her way back and forth to court, somebody linked to 50 was following her back and forth to court, and they was harassing her and stalking her. But fast forward, she says that she believes that 50 Cent was trying to kill them because when a person came, everybody was upstairs asleep, right? The kids was in the house. This was a time of the night where, everybody was home, right? This wasn't done where, the kids weren't home or Marquise was at school. No, this was done when everybody was asleep or supposed to be asleep.
Who was on the house at the time when it got set on fire?
That's another thing he tried to create the narrative. It was me, my boyfriend. No man lived with me in that house. And I will repeat, no man lived with me in that house. No man. Except for Marquise, and he wasn't a man at the time. He was a child.
Deep down, like, what do you think the motive was behind to really get rid of you or to scare you out of the house, honestly speaking?
I think it was to kill us. Because the time, it wasn't like it happened when the kids were in school. Maybe I was there by myself, or it happened that I was just sleeping. No one's up. Just in that second, I came from Marquise's room to the top of the stairs. I went down maybe 3 steps, and the flames just shot up to the ceiling. It was just, we couldn't even make it downstairs.
So you're the first person that's seen the fire. What I'm getting from this, right?
I heard the glass shatter. So my daughter said,
I think she lying because she said my daughter said, like, if she said she the first one to see the fire, what do your daughter say had to do with anything? What you seen? This was content. It was staged. A lot of people believed it. I don't believe it one bit.
She said she thought I broke something because all she heard was me cursing. But for some reason, I was so enraged. I was like, this motherfucker. I was like, this motherfucker sent somebody to burn the house down. So my daughter said she just heard glass and me cursing.
And the baby mama did an interview with a dude, I think with like 2,000 subscribers. Can you imagine if T.I. was able to get her to talk? Oh no, this is getting to be bad news for 50, bruh. Now they didn't just stop here. King then took over the reins from T.I., and King has been on social media all day exposing 50. King has been on 50 Cent's bumper. Now, I'm a hip-hop historian. I'm usually really tapped in. But King is reminding me of things that I forgot I even knew. Like, for example, he posted a video of 50 Cent apparently pleading guilty in court to beating up 3 women. Now, again, I'm like a historian, but I didn't know about this at all.
Curtis Jackson, 29-year-old who admitted to trampling and beating 3 women at a concert.
He attacked women. We were just there to see a concert. We were not there to get beat up. We were not there to get hit. Go.
Dang. That ain't a good look for. But it seemed like everybody forgot about it. Keep it 100. Everybody forgot about it, huh? I didn't even know that happened. Facts.
Now, listen, man, all right? If somebody make that 50 Cent documentary, bro, it's going to be crazy, man. That 50 Cent documentary.
And he opened the door because he be making documentaries. He giving them the idea to do it about him. I don't even care, though, because find something out about them.
Is gonna be wild. If somebody is diabolical enough to really paint the narratives how the narratives are supposed to be painted, it's gonna be crazy. King also went at 50 Cent and his son. Okay, so King posted this picture of 50 and his son with the caption, "You think you raising a man, having him sit in your."
We ain't even doing that. But yeah, we seen that on the last live. But, dang.
Don't cost you nothing to hit that like button.
All businesses and things that I do, it's anything. YouTube streets.
Look, they say, dude just posted a video and said, Whack 100 threatens to take legal action against Big U. Ooh, let me find out Charleston White and Whack 100. Feel me? Yeah, the same thing.
What's up to the IG streets, YouTube streets? I always like to come to y'all first about anything I'm doing. I got a tough decision to make. Big U, when he turned himself in, made accusations that Whack 100 and 600. He mentioned loose cannon, which he may very well be. But Whack 100 and 600 was working with the feds to take him down. He said this to the world. My legal team, when it comes to my overall businesses and things that I do, they have some say-so in these matters. So I've been fighting them on what I didn't want to do, which is file anything against Big U for defamation and slander, as I did with World Star and LA Media, and I won that case, and I got paid. So anybody that talks to this man, communicates with this man. I'm trying my best to keep my legal team from doing what they feel they're obligated to do, because my legal team is also my business partners in a lot of my business, and they feel like in the long run it could affect the business. So we need a statement retracting that. I'm gonna tell you what I need to fight my legal team. If a statement retracting what he said, which he knows is false, there's no claim or proof of. Matter of fact, in federal court, they addressed it and went on the record and said that they've never talked to, dealt with, communicated, spoke to with Whack 100 or 600 regarding any of these things, in fact, ever, right? I need that retraction. If not, I'm letting y'all know, y'all hearing here first. The man is already up under enough pressure. I'm going to be forced to go at any and everything, catalogs, real estate,
whatever he might have any type of possession of ownership of, I'm going to be forced to go at it. Are y'all hearing it first? So anybody know this dude? Y'all talk to him, holler at him. Give me that so I can go back and tell my legal team, listen, he retracted it. Let it be. This is something I don't want to do. But at the end of the day, when I'm at the table of business and I'm dealing with my partners, my word only goes so far. So once again, y'all hearing it here. If I don't see something or can't fight with nothing, probably in the next 10 to 30 days, they're going to go on and do what they're going to do. And when they do it, I'll let y'all know they did it. You know, I ain't got no problem. I ain't hiding nothing, but I'm letting y'all know. So any of y'all got any type of communication with this dude out there, I strongly suggest that you holler at him and let him know what this is and what this. Whack 100 trying to send a message to Big U through the people. Probably trying to get him to bite and they're going to violate him. This ain't. Again, this is something I don't want to do. They've been pressing me to do it for the last 6-7 months, right? He know he told a lie and he ain't got a leg to stand on. The federal government is going to walk up in that civil court and say, we don't know this man. We ain't had no dealings or communication with this man. And at that point, he's done. Because now he has to show where these things have happened, and he can't show that, right? And Lord forbid, 600 tells me, hey, Whack, shit, you getting paid, throw me in there too. Once again, it's his Whack bringing it to y'all. Then sometime next month, if a retraction is not there, I'm going to step back and I'm going to allow my legal team to do what they do. Y'all heard it from me live and direct. We out.
Is it safe to say?
What y'all think about that?
With friends like you, who needs enemies? So,
he got to stay. He just want to live. Feel me?
Beef. And
what's up, fam? This
Mace finally breaks down why him and Charlamagne the God got beef and why we haven't seen him on the Breakfast Club.
I'm gonna tell you a time that was really that really used to bother me. There was a guy up at Hot 97 or Power 105. Which one is Charlamagne on? That's Power 105. Yeah. So it seemed like every time something came up, Charlamagne would just talk about my name, like just go in a negative direction. I didn't know what was the connection that we had or where our paths crossed or what happened, but it just seemed like he always had a negative take about me. And it was something I remembered even when I started doing journalism. So when I hear people say certain things about me, I kind of try to remember that same thing. Like I never met this guy. I never, I don't think we've crossed paths. I don't think I know anybody that he knows, but every time. And I think it's possible for you to just not like somebody.
A lot of the lore from that era, like 2016, 2017, 2015, has been lost. But there was an era where the Breakfast Club was actively trying to turn Mace into the clown of the internet. And looking back, the beef was kind of confusing because you didn't really understand what angle they was coming from or what exactly they had against Mace. It kind of felt like they were cool with everybody who didn't like Mace, like Diddy and Cameron, so they kind of just treated Mace like public enemy number one. Because when looking back, a lot of the critiques to me was kind of like non-issues and non-factors. It was kind of like, why do y'all care about this?
So I remember one time I called DJ Envy, and I was like, yo, if somebody's consistently talking about you, and at that time I had no music out, I had nothing out for you to keep talking about me. It's when you personally make it your business to tear somebody down. That's when it's a problem. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it does.
Like you're personally making it your business. You're going out of your way. This person is not on a radar. They're not doing anything in the public side, At that point, that merits the #1 show in the country. to be talking about this person, right? When you're hot, you talk about things that's hot. If they're not hot, you shouldn't even be talking about it because it's not relevant to the show. And I would sit there and be like, man, why does this guy just keep talking about me? So I think that's when it's wrong, when you're consistently harping on a person, like you're making it your business.
I'm not going to say that Charlamagne the God never offered up a valid critique of Mace, because there was a time where Mace was complaining about like Diddy owning his masters or his publishing, and Charlamagne the God came on the radio and said, bruh, like, Mace, you signed over your publishing for $20,000. You renegotiated, got an advance, refused to drop an album after getting the advance, and you owe Diddy money. Why would Diddy give you back the publishing when you already owe him money? So to me, that was a valid critique. But there was a time where Charlamagne the God was just wilding on Mace. And if you guys are aware of the lore, you know that Mace actually pulled up on Charlamagne the God at some point.
Mini altercation.
Yeah, I said the same thing everybody was saying. Everybody was questioning Mace's move to a pastor and then back to rap and then going super gangster with G Unit. Like we had, like, yes, like that was something that everybody was saying. But, you know, when me and Mace ran into each other, he brought in something different to the equation. And that's why conversations are important, because in my mind, I'm like, you tripping off me for something everybody else was saying. Mace thought that I was leading a blackball charge against him in New York City for New York City radio. This is his exact words. Mace said, you and some other people are leading a charge to blackball me in the business. And I'm like, no. It's just like, yo, I haven't heard no hot music. Nobody can blackball you. If you had hot records and people was like, yo, ain't nobody listening to Mace.
I don't even know where the blackball thing Mace got it from, but like clearly and obviously the blackball thing was not one of Mace's like main concerns, because Mace is still talking about it to this day. And Mace's main concern, as you guys just heard, is Charlamagne the God kicking his back in consistently. Yo, I was watching like a recent Vlad TV and Charlamagne the God interview from like years ago. And, yo, when you hear Charlamagne the God talk about Mace, to me, like, looking back at that time, it was kind of like, that's just how Charlamagne the God is. But looking back now, it's like, bruh, while talking crazy about Mace. And Charlamagne the God was talking crazy about Mace because Mace, I guess, started making music again after being a pastor. And I'm like, okay, like, that's strange, but why do we care? Like, why do we give a damn that Mace is now doing gangster rap after being a pastor?
So explain what exactly happened with you and Mace.
Same thing I just told you. Somebody approaches me, upset over comments that I made. The comments I made on this Vlad couch.
On the Vlad couch.
And I've made on the radio, you know, that I just think Mace is a hypocrite. And his career is, you can't reheat cold French fries. That's what I say when it comes to your career. You can't reheat cold French fries, Mace. Like, you had your time.
Right.
I can't remember what rapper it was. I think maybe it was Kanye. He was like, yo, you can't leave when you on top. That's how Mace up or something like that. I don't remember what rapper. Some rapper said a line like that. But it's like, that's what he did. So it's like, yo, you can't go from rap to doing something as extreme as being a pastor, then come back to rap. And when he first came back, the first comeback was kind of interesting because it was the first time he had done it, and he was saying he wanted to deliver a positive message, and, you know.
Yeah, Welcome Back was kind of a cool song.
Yeah, and then he was on the Jesus Walks remix, which made total sense.
Made sense, yeah.
So we was paying attention, and then he left again, went back to the church. But then you come back with G on it, bruh?
Yeah, that was weird.
Trying to be Murder Mace again? Out of here.
Talking about how...
Me personally, I wouldn't give a damn if he wanted to be a drill rapper after being a pastor. I just don't care that much. But at the time, I feel like rap conversations were more important. People were having like discussions about top fives and top threes and people making returns. Nowadays, bro, it's all about salacious drama. People barely talk music anymore, but at the time, music talks were important. Now, personally, I wouldn't care, but
Max 50 making good business move.
You know, I can't say Charlamagne the God is lying. Like, everything he's saying is the 100% truth, but I can understand a dude saying this consistently on the radio can look a certain way. Now, Charlamagne the God would even say during this interview that Mace ran up on him and tried to get tough, but they ran Mace out the restaurant. I would imagine that's when Charlamagne the God was rolling around with Wax. Wax is like, what, 6'4", 260 pounds. I could very easily see how Wax would run Mace from out the restaurant. Now, Charlamagne got a little bit more spicy during his interview because this was after the altercation. Charlamagne told Mace to stop rapping, give it up, and go back to the church, but he won't be a pastor anymore. He got to start back being an usher.
He said some slick stuff.
Oh, that is probably what 50 doing, though, huh, man? Right. He probably talking to them, getting stuff.
About Brandy, I think.
Yeah, I'm the guy getting head from Brandy, whatever it was. It was like, yo, nobody's checking for that. You know what I mean? So then you do whatever he left again after G Unit, now you back again as a rapper. No. Right. Sorry, we not trying to hear it. So he approaches me in Miami. First, he walks by me one time. Like I walk by him, I'm looking like, oh, that's Mace. I'm just going to get something to eat. I don't think nothing of it. Then I'm in the restaurant. I see him. He's like, yo. I look. He's like, yo, what's up? You know, it's cool. I'm like, what's up? He even gave me £1. Then he's like, what's up? With his chest out. I'm like, yo, what's up,
What's up with it, B Tisdale, man? What's the deal, man? That's my boy. He always supporting me, man. Appreciate you. Shout out to my boy, man.
Off me. And then my guy runs him out the restaurant. Like, you know,
button.
get the out. You know, and then he wants to talk. Yo, I just wanted to talk. Well, approach me like you just want to talk. Because we can have because I'm going to tell you the same thing I told you on Vlad's couch, the same thing I've told you on the radio to you. And that's what I told him. And the thing about Mace was like, he felt like he was getting blackballed by DJs in New York City. And he said, I'm leading the blackballing. Number one, I don't have no reason to blackball you. And number two, I said, Mace, it's not about being blackballed. It's just that this ain't the 90s no more, bro.
Right.
That's what I told him. This ain't the 90s anymore. You're not the same guy. These new kids don't know you. You got to start from scratch. If you come with heat, people will with it. You're obviously not coming with heat. You can't reheat cold French fries, man.
I mean, Cameron's a good example of someone who came from that same era, but has managed to kind of consistently stay.
Cam has stayed consistent.
You know,
Fabulous has stayed consistent.
Yep.
You know why? Because they've been here. They didn't retire to go be pastors.
Lil Wayne
been around for 18 plus years. Jay-Z. Nas. Mace, you yourself. Nobody you. Then he did the corny on Instagram where, you know, we saw that he had bought millions and millions of followers, and then he dropped to like 200,000. Then you delete your page, you always run it. That's what Mace does. He just disappears. You always deleting something. Only thing you know what he really needs to delete? His rap career. and
that's the part I feel like Mace got a problem with. Right now, I don't know if Charlamagne the God is saying this now because he ran to Mace, or if he was already on his time. But if he was on his time already, if he was saying this on the radio consistently, that's where I feel like Mace got an issue. It's one thing to kind of have your music opinion, but then once you take it further, like, man, stop rapping, man, quit your rap career, get out of here. That's where I feel like it has gone too far. Now, I can't recall if Mace have done a Breakfast Club interview. I doubt it. I doubt that Mace have done one recently. You know, they're still currently actively beefing. I think they still currently have an issue. Now, right now, I feel like Charlamagne the God is like a changed person. Though. But certain things, man, like when you on the radio for a decade plus and you say certain things about certain people, man, yo, people don't forget it. Like, even though like right now Mace is successful, Mace is doing this thing, Mace still remembers a time when he didn't have a platform and he couldn't express himself. And, you know, he didn't feel like he could really combat the narratives, and Charlamagne the God was the one leading the charge. So it's very understandable why Mace ain't really rocking with him, especially if you is on a platform as big as Vlad TV saying I should quit music. You don't got to officially blackball me from the music industry. This is...
He's trying to say Charlamagne blackballed him. Flacco, all about it.
Boy, Charleston White, you's a bitch.
What's going on?
Big U was...
Millions of
put up out the mud, now I'm facing y'all the map. Hit the game.
I switched to this ear. It's crazy how they walked in. Listen. So, you know, you saw.
in the many in the
Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen.
Oh yeah.
Michaela Meyer, hey, you can get some of this action too. Make it happen. Hey, I'm all for Ocho. I want to see a fight. I just want to see somebody fight.
Hey, listen, I don't know. You know, there's so many other podcasts out there, and they have people that that they like chirping, they like talking a lot. I mean, I would love to get in the ring with somebody from another podcast. We like a podcast Olympics.
You need who you want to fight? You want to fight somebody from
They talking about boxing, man. No violence. We don't promote that.
I know you want somebody from it is what it is. I mean, who you trying to call out?
It don't matter. Just put their name in the hat. Anybody can get it. Anybody can get it.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Go on a nightclub and your girl was watching, she be disgusted. Go Johnson!
Cam might box.
Which Cam?
Cameron.
Cam don't box. Cam don't box. All right, what about Cam Newton box?
Well, I guess Cam.
Huh?
I don't know if Cam box.
Nah, he don't. I mean, somebody. Oh, Rashad McCants.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and Shannon Sharp should have known that it was going to go all the way wrong when he name dropped Cameron right there. When Chad Ochocinco got to talking about he wanted to get in the ring, he wanted to box again and get out there with somebody. And I had a link in the description where you can watch that clip in the beginning in full from Nightcap, where they do the live show. You know, they breaking down sports, and they was talking about the Clarissa Shields fight, where she showed up, showed out, did her thing. Salute to both of them. They put on a good show last night. Clarissa Shields got the dub. Most definitely congratulations on that. Then they started talking about Mayweather after that, talking about his technique, his footwork, his skill set. And then that was Chad Ochocinco getting turned up like, hey, let's get to it, which they just announced as well.
Bro was breaking it down. I ain't gonna lie.
Tyrants.
People hit that like button, man. We just went through it. Stay tuned tomorrow, man. We dropping some things tomorrow. Stay tuned. I got something for you. Appreciate everybody that came out. Y'all catching the replay. Said I was gonna do another live, man. It's good. Hit the like button on your way out, man. Appreciate you. Let me know y'all thoughts and opinions down below. Turn them noti bells on.